Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 120 of the High Sensitivity Podcast. Thank you for listening, and if it's your first time here, we talk about video game and movie news, as well as what we watched or played over the weekend. My name is Barry, along with my co hosts.
My name is Craig.
And my name is also Craig, and I have a skull glass with a monster in it. That was like my skull glass with
Okay.
Monster Energy drink plug.
I have a Game Fuel. Do you want to sponsor me, Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Barry, what do you have?
Nothing.
Dang it. You
Nothing.
don't even have a water?
No water.
How can you do a podcast without a beverage?
Barry,
I have
you
an
need
empty
sponsors.
Solo cup.
Hold it
You're
up.
a
Maybe we'll
gamer.
get sponsored by Solo.
Yeah,
You're a
red
gamer
Solo
and you don't
cup.
have a
Nobody knows what's in it. It's the most suspicious cup that you could probably get. You know what? The audience can fill out what's in my cup. If you guys,
You just said it was empty.
yes, but they can decide what's in the next episode. So if they
Okay.
tell me it's a thing of vodka, I'll drink a whole thing of vodka.
Oh, God. It's
They're
going to be
gonna-
a fun episode then.
They're going to fear factor you, man. They're going to fear
Yep.
factor you. They're going to say some weird...
Hey,
Do
you know,
it.
if
Pickle
Well,
juice.
Oh yuck!
Yeah.
I know we're off topic, but when I was a senior in high school, they did like the senior challenges for like class and stuff. I had to drink, and I don't know what the official name is called, but it's like the McDonald's combo, where it's like a McFlurry, mustard, ketchup, ground
Ew.
up like stuff. Like it is like disgusting. It's meant to be disgusting. I went up
Sounds
there
like
as the
it.
senior class. I took one sip of that thing. Nah, I walked away. I walked away as the senior, and that'll be my legacy.
Yeah.
As
Everybody
my,
clapped.
Yeah.
It's true.
But back on topic, it's a very special episode this week as we are now going to fight over the games that we want for the rest of 2022. And now, gamers, we're gonna picture this.
Mm-hmm.
Me and both Craigs are about to fight over a game that theoretically there's only one copy of. And that person that gets the one copy doesn't get to play it. So, with that being said, fight for what you will. I have thrown in a magical twist into all of this. I have given each of us 2 red buttons to use, and I have them in my tablet here of stuff. There's the 2 red buttons for each. They're not perfect circles. I'm not an art major. I'm a journalism major, so don't critique me.
Okay.
And if it's a game you have to have, let's say, for example, Scorn, for example, here.
Use it on Scorn, Barry.
If I have to play Scorn, I will use my red button. Now, if more than one person uses their red button, and I haven't thought through all of this yet, I'll just come up with a solution on the spot. If all 3 of us use a red button on a single game, then we have to state our cases for it and go for it. If I deem that there's no winner to be had, I'll invite a third party in here. I'll just have my roommate come in and he'll pick randomly, or I'll just do a random number generator. Regardless,
Okay.
I have a solution for everything.
Are you saying that if it's something that we don't win and we want it anyway, that's what the button's for?
No, it's a button that like you have to have it.
Okay.
Have to have it. Like Christmas.
So you don't
morning,
even want to
have
argue.
have
You're
it.
just like, I have to have this.
Yeah, or like you're so excited for this game. Like you can argue, but if you use the red button and like you don't think you have a good like state, like let's say,
If I don't think I'm going to win the argument.
Yeah, you probably should save it. And if you don't get the game, you get the red button back.
Okay.
It really only happens to the game you get. And on my list here, I have about 30 games. Each of us should get about 10, maybe a little more. Craig might have a bit more on his side. So, now that I've explained the rules, let's get into it. First up, for the end of July, is going to be Xenoblade Chronicles 3, coming out July 29th.
Nope. You guys can fight on that one.
When I was actually when I was writing down like the major titles, I was writing who may be putting the best argument or who ultimately deserves it before I just wrote your name next to that, Barry, because even though I pre-ordered it and I'm gonna play, I can't make a case. I mean, I played like the definitive edition last year and didn't even finish it. I'm not like a Xenoblade Chronicles even medium fan
Extraordinaire.
extraordinaire. And I would like to save my voice for some of these other games that are going to be
Yeah,
happening.
smart move.
So, you're supposed to concede at specific times and it makes you a better person. And I'm conceding it now for that.
Cool. I'll take Xenoblade 3. That was easy enough. I'm glad we got that out of the way.
Okay.
Next coming up as well is Digimon Survive, coming out July 29th.
Don't look at me.
I'm intrigued. A little bit.
As am I, but I'm not willing to, like, I don't know, the whole, of course, like me, the anime guy of the podcast, likes anime type stuff, but it seems to be very visual novel heavy, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm gonna like that. So, Craig C, if you're looking to take this one, this one's yours without much of an argument from me at all.
I mean, for the spirit of trying to win, I'll take it. Especially
Yeah.
with no argument. Especially with no argument.
I should mention that, of course, what I will do, as we did last year, is at the end of the year, when all the game reviews have come in for all the games that we're fighting over, I will tally up the Metacritic scores, and I will come up with the best, whoever had the best score overall, and the best score overall becomes the greatest gamer for the year. I've dubbed one of us the greatest gamer. Nobody can touch that title other than us. There's nobody that could really, come to our stratosphere. So
Not a soul.
Not a soul. Do you have anything else there for the end of July?
I do not. No.
All
No, I
right.
mean, we're
We are then going into August.
Yep.
August. I just thought this one was funny. I've got no idea what it is. Turbo Golf Racing, coming out August 4th.
Yes.
You guys can have at it.
That's all me.
Okay, yeah, it's all his. It's definitely a little bit more like the names itself sounded interesting. So
Listen, I thoroughly enjoy Rocket League, and this is if you took Rocket League and did golf. So like that sounds right up my alley for sure. And I know like you're playing against. I don't know. Like I looked at it briefly. I know that like you're kind of playing against other people to see who can finish the hole first. So I think you can like bump other people and stuff, but it just seems like something that could be very interesting. It could be awful, but I feel like it has potential.
Yeah, I think so too. Just off of the title, it sounded like it had potential.
It's going to be on Game Pass too.
Yeah, Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Next up for me is going to be 2 Point Campus, coming out August 9th.
Yes.
I'm more like, I kind of want to fight for this game, but I don't have any history with the 2 Point series. I only want to play 2 Point Campus so I can create a bunch of fraternity bros everywhere. Just for
2 Point.
That's
2 Point Hospital.
Yeah.
Theme Hospital. You didn't play any of those?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm
excited for this one
as well.
Also going to be on Game Pass, PC and Xbox, so you can play it on PC, which I would recommend if you're going to play it because it's much better with a keyboard and mouse than it is with a controller.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
I definitely agree with that. We then have some other games coming out, like Lost in Play, August 10th, Cult of the Lamb, August 11th, Rumbleverse, August 11th as well. Is anybody interested in Rumbleverse on this panel here?
No.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't even put it on the list because neither am I.
Is that the battle royale that's like all melee focused?
Yeah, it's got
like,
a whole bunch of Warner. I think they're Warner Brother characters or something like that. It's got Superman, Batman.
Oh yeah. No, I don't care.
It's got Arya Stark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
No, it's got a cracked up chicken on the front though, which looks very intriguing. Like,
is it the one from Family Guy or something?
No, but it looks kind of like him if he was a little bit more enthusiastic when he was fighting Peter.
Okay.
We then have Marvel's Spider-Man coming out August 12th for PC. Blossom Tales 2, The Minotaur Pride, August 16th.
That sounds like you, Barry.
I didn't even look. But it definitely sounds like me, but I didn't even put it on my list. Roller Drome. Is this
looks
the one in
decent.
is this the one in early access, Craig, that you had talked about that is coming out August 16th as well? I never played it, but I won't consider that a fight for anything. I know it's in early access unless like you
No.
want to have it as your game.
Roller Dome's that battle royale where you're on roller skates.
Yeah,
And it's
I thought
and
you'd
it's like
mentioned it. Yeah.
no, I played the other one, roller. I don't
Oh,
remember
okay.
whatever that's
Oh,
called. It was
okay.
made by EA, but Roller Dome is different.
Roller
Roller
Drome.
Dome could be
Interesting.
interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I think it could
intriguing.
be all right. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to fight for it. If anybody wants to take it, they can.
I don't know enough about it to fight for
Okay.
it.
I don't either.
Curse to Golf, August 18th.
Nope.
RPG Time,
Get it.
the Legend of Right, August 18th. And
Nope.
I know everyone's gonna fight for this one. Madden 23, August 19th. Is anybody fighting for Madden?
Nope.
I'm not fighting for Madden.
Madden is mine. For all of my dude bros, don't worry. Madden will be played.
You
know
can
what's
have
funny?
that one.
You know what's funny? I was considering buying it, and I won't like spoil because there's like another game coming that I'm gonna probably do the same thing for. It's got Madden on it. Like it has when he won the Super Bowl Madden, like that classic scene of just like him celebrating. And
Yeah.
I kind of want it just for that because we were young enough to play Madden when it was like, hey, this guy
Madden.
got his name on the right video game.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
this is an NFL quarterback club. This is Madden, you know?
It's true.
So
I have a copy of NFL Quarterback Club for Sega Genesis over to my left.
was it the 97?
Yep.
Oh, I got that one on Super
Yep.
Nintendo. That's
So
sweet.
good.
That's a throwback. That was a really good game.
Yeah, it is.
I played a lot
It
of
was.
hours.
My oldest Madden game or football related game I have is ESPN's 2K5, the best.
Those were
The
good. That was
best
with the
NFL
first
game
person
that I ever
mode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was first person mode. It had like literally Chris Berman like doing your halftime and showing
Yeah.
your highlights. Like it had the best presentation. It boggles my
Mhm.
mind to this day
Yeah.
how they don't like do the same thing just with the like
It's because they don't care.
just with the new. I know they don't
No.
care because they're
Yeah.
too busy putting all of their time into Madden Ultimate Team.
I
Much
bought
like with
I bought those ESPN 2K games every year because you remember when they were $19.99 when they came
Yeah.
out to fight Madden, and they were better games. It's crazy.
Yeah. benefit of ESPN.
You missed
We
two,
then-
Barry. Are you still going in August?
We're, still
Well, we're in August.
We
Yeah,
got a
I
big
missed
game.
two.
We got a big game in
No,
August.
go ahead.
Barry knows
Keep
what I'm
going. I'll
talking about.
I'll clean them up if you missed them.
Midnight Fight Express, August 23rd.
Okay.
Saints Row, August 23rd.
Gentlemen, I will let you have
Okay.
that. I'm not
Saints
a big
Row?
Saints. I'm not a
You're not
big
going
enough
to fight
Saints
me on
Row.
it? Okay. Saints Row is like
I'm
one of
not
my
a big
favorite
enough-
franchises.
I'm
I'm scared on
this.
this one.
I'm excited
you?
for it, but I'm excited for it, but I've, I'll Craig has played the other ones I haven't. So like he
All of them.
obviously has like
Yeah.
the history where I don't.
We got
Saints Row 2 I will take as one of the best open world games of all time.
Okay.
Yep.
We got a big 4 months after August, so I think it's kind of nice. We're kind of just handing some out. Let's relax.
Yeah, we're not fighting yet.
because
Yeah,
it's
October's
gonna
gonna be
heat
bad.
up.
October's
Yeah.
October's
gonna
gonna
be
be
bad.
stupid.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
F1 Manager 2022. I had
Ooh.
no idea that there is a manager. Like they have
you
F1
did?
2022. I didn't realize that
Mhm.
there is a manager version of that game. You think you just package the two?
When
Apparently not.
F1 2022 isn't boring enough, there's now manager mode.
Yeah, now you get to manage the team. Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I like playing the sport better than the manager side.
Yeah.
They have made it better in more recent games throughout like the landscape of sports, but having it like solely dedicated and not having any of the actual like gameplay of the sport, because I'm pretty sure that's what they're not going to give you any gameplay. It's just like you
I have
Probably
probably
like-
watch it.
I've got no clue.
Do you remember NFL Head Coach? You remember that game?
I do.
I
I
do
never
that
played
one,
it,
yeah.
but I do remember it.
I don't think that went over very well either. Yeah, you didn't play it. You still watched it, but like you just called the plays and did all the back office stuff. I don't know. It's never been my thing. I know I have a friend who will do that with Madden and NBA though, where they'll just do all the trades and all the off-season stuff, and then just sim the seasons.
Okay.
And like 2 weeks after NBA comes out, they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm on season 15 already," because
Holy heck.
they just enjoy doing that and not actually playing the game. So there's people out there that I'm sure enjoy this.
Yeah, and that's an interesting take on doing that. To be honest, I never would think to sim. I sim games when I like just throughout the season if I want to like quickly get to the playoffs, but like just doing it
Right.
like naturally. I never really did that in sports games.
Yeah.
Next up is SD Gundam Battle Alliance, also coming out August 25th. Anyone? I like Gundam, but no, this isn't
Not-
it.
Yeah, not a Gundam.
That ain't it.
This ain't it, Chief.
That ain't it.
Pac-Man World Repack. It is a Nintendo 60. It was a GameCube game, I think.
Yeah.
It is a remake of like the weird like 3D open world kind of puzzle platformer Pac-Man. Really strange. I'm not sure why we're getting this one re-released, but I guess it's for the sake of money.
Unfortunately for the game, it came out like months after Kirby. It looks like a Kirby reskin game. Like I know it's not, but like it looks very similar to what most people have gotten already from the latest Kirby game. Is what it looks like.
Yeah,
to me. So
I would agree.
I'm not that excited for it. I mean, I like Pac-Man as much as the next person playing it in a pizza shop on an arcade game, like that kind of thing, or an arcade.
Yep.
But I'm not that excited.
All right.
Soul Hackers 2, August 26th.
Stop it.
Let's get it.
Are you gonna use your button?
Get it.
Okay, so we
Wait, I'm gonna use my button.
You want to use your button. You
What
want to
if I
use
did?
your button.
What if I did?
It'd be hilarious. It honestly would be.
I won't, but I think it'd be very funny if I did.
So for me, we'll let other Craig go ahead, and Craig will be the judge here. I want Soul Hackers. I'm a huge Atlas fan. Yeah, I didn't finish or get as far as you did in Shin Megami Tensei 5, but
Strike one.
I am extremely excited, and it comes out the day after my birthday. So
we're not counting that.
First of all,
dang it!
You weren't born, Barry. We were created by metal. You were forged. The only argument I really have is I am a recent, enthusiastic, dedicated Atlas convert. Hear me out here.
Oh my
I
God.
literally made you excited about Soul Hackers.
Yes. No. So like to the point now, gentlemen, where I see the Atlas uniquely created like insignia of their studio, I get if there was like a another re-release of Jurassic Park again, like I get that excited when I see Atlas touch as many games as they possibly can. And I spent 90 to 100 hours on a game that I had not played the 4 previous ones in Shin Megami Tensei because Atlas impressed me so much with Persona 5, which I've replayed all those hours, replayed that game as well. And I'm doubly, I know this may not count, but I'm doubly excited to get my hands on Persona 4 and 3 because of Atlas's amazing Atlasness, if I may. So that's my argument, my categories.
Here's what we're gonna do, because I have to be the deciding factor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's what we're gonna do. I have the list of games that Atlas has made. I'm gonna go down the list, and you're gonna tell me 1 if you've played it, and 2 if you've beaten it.
All right, well,
ready?
I've lost.
All right, here we go. Persona 5 Royal. Barry?
Played beat.
Okay.
Beat.
Okay. All right, so that's 1 each. All right. Persona Q2 New Cinema Labyrinth.
Played beat.
You didn't? Okay.
I did not play.
All right. Catherine Full Body.
Played beat.
Played.
Okay, so that's a 1 for Craig because he beat it.
Yep.
Atrian Odyssey Nexus.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope.
That's fine. Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight.
I didn't play that.
Yes. And beat.
Darn.
You beat it?
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
so that goes to Barry. All right.
Uh,
Persona 3, Dancing in Moonlight.
Do you just want to give me the? Do you just want to? Do you
No,
just want to
because
go
we
ahead? You just want to go ahead and give me? Because I
Just
think
give
this
it to-
counts as
What?
3 different dancing games.
Oh my God, Persona 3, Dancing in Moonlight. I'm doing this by the rules, Barry.
Yes.
Did you play
played
that
and-
game?
Yes,
Okay.
played and beat.
Craig, did you play that game?
no.
That's okay. He can
No.
come back. Dragon's Crown Pro.
No.
Okay.
No. I
Persona 5.
Beat.
played and beat.
Okay, that's 1 each. Alrighty. Atrian Odyssey 5, Beyond the Myth.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. The Alliance Alive.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology.
You played that,
It sounds
didn't you?
familiar, but I don't think I played it.
Are you sure?
Okay.
I
I thought for
did.
sure he would have.
It sounds right up
It
my
sound-
alley. I'm
it
not sure how
sounds
I
like you
haven't
played
played
it.
it.
Okay. All right. Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redux.
No.
No.
No? Okay. 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. This is a popular one.
You know, I have heard of that game, but I never played it.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. How about Rock of Ages? I've played that game.
Yes. Yes, I have. I have
I
played
have
it.
not. I have not.
Okay. That's a good game. That's fun. How
Yeah, that
about
one's a fun game.
I played this one too. Go figure. The Caligula Effect.
No.
No.
Well, that's a point for me. How about any of the King of Fighters?
No.
Really?
Oh wait, I've played.
You play King
one
of Fighters,
them.
I'm sure.
I
All right, I'll
played
give you the
King of
point there.
Fighters.
All right, here we go. Shin Megami
Yeah.
Tensei 4.
No.
Played the remaster.
Okay, we'll count
Counts.
it. Let's see. Odin Sphere. Any of you play
No.
Odin Sphere?
No.
Okay. Persona 4, Dancing All Night.
Yes.
I
Beat.
kind of figured. He beat that. The Deadly Tower of Monsters.
Nope.
No, but that sounds amazing.
The Legend of Legacy.
No.
No.
Okay. I'm skipping over the ones I'm sure you haven't played. How
Fair
about
enough.
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax? That
No.
was the fighting
No.
game. Okay. And let's see. No. I think I'm getting to the end here. Shin Megami Tensei 4, just regular. That
No.
would be old.
No.
How about Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Soul Hackers? That's
No.
a word.
No.
That's a title,
Yeah,
but no.
that's a title.
Persona 4 Golden.
Yep.
No.
And beat.
Mhm. How about Persona 3 Portable?
Beat.
Yes. Probably.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I,
both
did, I
played that.
didn't. I was saying yes to Barry playing.
Oh.
Sorry.
Persona 4 Arena.
No.
No.
All right, so Barry won.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did any of you play Trauma Team? Because I did. That game was
Craig,
amazing.
you must get. Yeah, you get it then. Yeah, if I didn't have Trauma Team, so I guess Craig gets it without his red button.
Trauma Team. You never played Trauma Team on the Wii?
No.
No.
Oh my gosh, you guys need to go play that. That's a good game. Okay, so Barry, you won 10-5.
It's okay.
It was you put up a good fight, Craig. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat the anime man.
It is.
It's true. This man plays nothing but anime all day, every day, and when he's not playing it, he's watching
He's
it.
watching it.
Anything else in August? Are we still going?
Yeah, I just have a couple more. I have the whole
Sure.
list up now.
Okay.
Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobed.
Yeah, don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Immortality, August 30th.
Nope.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection, August 30th.
Right here. Do you want to fight me on it, Craig? You know it's all
No.
the games, right?
It is all the games, and
It's all of them, including the arcade ones.
Specifically for Turtles in Time, I want to fight you, but
Yep.
I just lost a
We can fight.
I lost a very sad battle.
Hold on. Do your argument. I'll be right back. Go ahead. I want you to fight me on this one.
You want to fight me on this one? All right.
He just he wants his chance to flex whatever Ninja Turtle stuff he has. So we're buying time here.
I don't know if I can do it. I've been playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles since I was 5, including some of the most vivid memories of my dad and I spending time together when I was a kid was going to arcades. There was a couple of things we did, but going to arcades and specifically playing games like Turtles in Time. Why do I feel rushed? I feel like I'm talking fast. Like there's a timer.
Yeah, there is a timer.
We're supposed to argue.
So
It's fine.
So having Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on multiple platforms and being a kid of the 90s, born in 1988, so having that predominantly Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle influence. And when he was a kid, almost pretending, I'm pretty sure there's a picture of me with my best friend. He was Batman. We were like 6, and I was Leonardo. Pretty sure I don't have those switched. I'm pretty sure I was Leonardo. I wish I had that picture because that would help. I'm
You
running
could
out
dig
of
it out
things.
somewhere.
I'm running out of things here. That's my best argument. It's ingrained in my video game history, but I really can't fight Craig because it's also ingrained in his, and he's about to either show or tell the reasons why.
Very. Very.
Okay, so you do have that. Okay, I can make a point for that. So here we go.
Okay.
Obscure Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle characters. Probably not obscure enough though.
Okay.
The name of the hockey mask vigilante armed with an assortment of sporting goods that he carries in a golf bag.
Casey Jones.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. One there. Let's see here. She met the turtles when they saved her from a
April.
squadron of Mosers.
That's April. Yeah.
Okay, so you both have that one.
Those shouldn't be questions. April's not a question.
Yeah.
Maybe Casey
Jones. Casey Jones is a pretty well known character though.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Mutant American Alligator.
Oh man, I forget his name. Craig, if you can tell me who did the theme song for the movie, I'll give it to you.
For the movie?
From the 90s.
It was Madonna, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
I don't know.
Think 90s.
Steven Spielberg in his musical spare time?
No, like an artist. Like an artist.
Like an artist? Michael Jackson?
Yeah. No.
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet.
No.
Oh, that's not 90. Oh, what am I thinking? Oh my god, there's so many people in the 90s.
I think I have to give this one to Craig.
Yeah.
It's Vanilla Ice.
Oh, Vanilla Ice, really?
Yeah.
They trusted that man.
I would play it on here, but the YouTube video would get copyright strike. So.
Oh yeah, we'd get copyright.
I won't.
Heck.
But if you want it, you can have it. That's fine. I'm just
No.
giving you a hard time.
I like the thrill of the battle because I am a gamer. So we gamers.
I'm just excited because specifically this game, right? Like Nintendo NES Ninja Turtles, the arcade version of Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time is phenomenal. I think it has I think it has the fighting game on there too, doesn't it?
Oh, I played that
for
game.
Super Nintendo. That game was phenomenal.
Yeah.
TMNT 2 I think is on there as well. There's just a lot of good games on there. I'm just excited for it.
Yeah.
It's a good collection to have, so you don't have to, in my case, dig out your Nintendo. Mine's hooked up over there, but like having it all in one place is always nice. Yeah. Yeah.
And to end out the August is going to be Tiny Kin, August 30th.
Okay.
What's it called?
Tiny Kin.
Tiny Kin?
Oh.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Next.
Wait, you missed one.
Oh, I did? Go ahead.
Yeah, one that I had written down. Hopefully I pronounce it right. Thymasia? Thymasia? I think is what it's called. I have it on my list.
Thymesia.
Yeah, Thymesia. I want to play that game. Recently getting into Souls games. I wanted to check it out. It may be awful, but who knows?
See, you can't stop. Yeah. Once you start, you
I can't stop. I know. I've been playing Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's
it's not good. It's a disease.
Right. It is.
Write that one down for me, Barry.
Okay, cool. All right.
I'll try that one out.
Done. All right. Then we start the September.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, Gollum, September 1st.
Absolutely not.
Want it.
All right.
It's yours.
Yeah. My dad and I going with stuff that we used to do when I was a kid, besides playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games at arcades and such like that and together at home, was we saw all the Lord of the Rings together. And
I hope this game's good.
I do too.
Yeah, like this is the one game where like I just hope it proves everyone wrong, but like I'm sorry, but the gameplay just looks so
bad.
Boring.
Yeah.
It just
yeah.
I get you're playing we've said this on the podcast before. They could literally do like about any random night in the Lord of the Rings universe, and it would be more interesting I wouldn't say interesting, or maybe more player friendly than trying to do Gollum. I get it. Gollum is a very important character in the books and in the
Yeah, he
series,
is.
but
Mm-hmm.
the fact that he's not a fighter, he's crazy in his head, like and to be honest, like his deception wise, it's sorry, but Frodo's just kind of dumb for believing, what he says. So that's more character flaw than him being a
It-
genius or
Well,
anything like
we don't.
that.
It could be interesting. You don't
It
know.
could be
I mean,
interesting.
yeah.
I mean, there have been
I
games that have successfully done the powerless and figuring out ways to like move
Stray.
around with that problem. Stray, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Stray.
Yep.
The Ellie parts sometimes of The Last of Us, like there's a certain way to nail that correctly and create the tension and suspense when you don't have a full deck of like powers and abilities and weapons, So, but
Yeah, but I have a feeling this game, and this is going to be a perfect analogy, is going to be a lot like the Mary Jane sequences in Spider-Man, where you kind of just want to get through it to go back to
Got
playing
it.
Spider-Man. But guess
that is a
what?
pretty good analogy,
can't.
actually.
Because there is no
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
no getting to change into any of the characters in Lord of the Rings and then going back to Gollum or something like that. That's not what this game is.
Yeah.
So,
Agreed.
let's see here. Craig, I'm glad you took that game. I would have felt really bad if no one took it. I'm not going to be taking this game because fighting games and arena fighting games really aren't my style. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R is coming out September 2nd. Lego Brawls, also September
Brawlers.
2nd.
That's a Smash Brothers clone.
Is it? I didn't realize that. I didn't know Lego was doing their own version of that. Interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I don't care though, but yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Neither do I. Made in Abyss, Binary Star Falling into Darkness.
Oh my god.
Wait,
What are
was
these
that?
titles?
It's always the anime games. Made in Abyss, meh. I never actually have watched the anime yet. I've been meaning to, so that's why I'm not fighting for it at all.
I'm still waiting on a certain game to be said that Craig and I are going to fight over.
The Last of Us Part 1.
Absolutely not.
That's me.
That's
I
you,
put
man.
my hand
Did
up
you,
for
did you
Absolutely
see
not.
that gameplay?
Yeah.
Did you see Giraffe Ellie?
I didn't look at her neckline. If that
No, the people have been playing it, and some video got leaked about like certain times, like her neck gets elongated, really like abnormally far. It just seems like it seems like
I'll
it's
take a
not
look
done.
at that.
Yeah,
I'll have to take a look at that. I didn't realize that might have been a thing. I was just happy to see that the visuals do seem to make a huge difference. Like they do. It does look like a big upgrade there.
I'm not buying it again.
I'm
I
not buying.
refuse.
I've already bought it twice.
Yeah,
I'm not buying it
Yeah.
another time.
I'm
Not gonna
buying it.
happen.
I never bought the remaster that came out on PS4, and I never played it. I haven't played it since like the original PS3, which
Okay.
is probably why.
Well, that makes
That's
sense.
perfect
yeah.
for you then. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense for you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize, but Biomutant is coming out with
Yeah,
a next gen.
Go ahead,
It's coming
Craig. I
out
know
with a
you want it.
next-gen update.
I didn't realize it until we were like,
Game of the year.
doing when you had texted all of us and we're like, just take a look at the list one more time just to make sure you know what
Yeah.
games to fight for. And I was looking through and I was like, what? Like, no.
Who asked for that?
I don't know. I didn't. And I was the game. I was at least the locally biggest supporter of Biomutant. I was the everybody shut up. This is gonna be a good game.
Yep.
Naive.
Did you beat it?
I did not.
Okay.
I got, like,
So
a
I
few
assume
live
you're
hours.
using your red button on Biomutant then?
No. No.
It's yours anyway, but I wasn't going to count it because it's technically just a re-release with some next-gen parts to it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that, I was like, they better just do a free upgrade for people who already own it, and I might play it again if there is enough improvement.
That's a good
in the
idea.
gameplay.
Maybe probably not. It's gaming. They're
Probably
probably
not.
going to charge you $20 for it.
Yeah.
One can hope.
Temtem, September 6th.
I've heard it's
It
good.
won't- If no one's taking it, I am.
Yeah, it's all you.
Yeah, you bro.
Sweet. It's finally coming out on Switch. I can't tell you like how happy I am that it's finally coming out on Switch.
Yeah. Some Pokemon Light.
Some Pokemon, yeah, sort of. The
Yep.
Tomorrow Children Phoenix Edition.
That's
September
anime.
6th. Steel Rising, September 8th.
Nope.
NBA 2K23.
I'm
ready to get hurt again.
You two fight
Are all
about
three
it.
of us?
No, you two
Oh,
fight
okay.
about it
I
because
can't.
like you guys have been playing way too many sports games and I have not for me to fight over it. I'm buying it because
Sure.
it's MJ on the cover. Just like I bought
Right.
the Kobe edition. Like I know the money is not necessarily going directly to that person or that person's family necessarily, but
Right.
I grew up a Michael Jordan kid and it took heaven and earth to just tell me that anybody else still is better than him. So
Yeah.
that's a separate debate for a sports podcast, but I'm buying
True.
it for that reason. I want to see you two fight over it for these reasons, though.
So my issue is like Craig is a seasoned NBA 2K player. Like it's really hard for me to fight. I will say, like, when's the last time Craig played NBA 2K22? I can say I played it literally yesterday for about 3 hours in franchise mode. That's probably about all I got. But I also have I have a lot of like I have a lot of things I really wish NBA would make easier. Like I'm gonna go with Craig is probably more burned out on the series than I am because I am more newer into the 2K series, so I'm a little bit more hopeful in what the game could do. But when it comes to like seasoned veteran of NBA, it's Craig. Craig literally wears like a basketball jersey almost every podcast.
That's true.
That's why like I'm not gonna fight Craig on this, but I am mildly interested because I want veterans like Craig have been asking for NBA 2K23 to finally like do something maybe a little different, whether it's change the shot meter, change the controls, do something different, and I want to see whether or not they actually do. Because to be honest, all we really know is that MJ's on the cover. We really haven't seen anything else since. So
that's enough for
I
me.
don't know. Maybe they're actually doing something.
It's tough because 2K22 is for sure out of all of them the year that I've played the least. I barely touched my player, which was always my go-to, just because of how over I am with how much money you got to put into my player. Every year they announce like the new stuff for my player, and it's always like, oh, that's cool. Like this year there was a ton. Like it was a RPG light pretty much.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
But like because I bought the standard edition and I didn't buy the normal $100 edition that gets you that 100,000 VC. I just did not have any desire to grind 100 hours to get my character even remotely good. So I just played a lot of franchise instead. You can always count on this game coming on Game Pass a couple months later. So like if you're willing to hold out, you don't actually have to buy it. I just think for me, they need a serious overhaul on the way my player works. Not the story. The stories have always been great, but the amount of money you have to put into it. And that's never going to happen because that's their money maker, right? They make millions and millions of dollars off of people every year. I like the idea of putting MJ on the cover. He's already been on the cover multiple times. I think like, what was that? Like 2K11 or something. He was on the cover. But yeah, I'm sure I'll buy it because that's just what I do. Barry, if you want to take it this year, you can.
If you're giving it to me, I'm not gonna say anything.
You take it. It's fine. Hopefully I'm proven wrong, but I'm so over getting burnt on this game every single year.
That's how I feel about FIFA and Madden.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing, except I don't buy Madden and FIFA every year. I just my one sports game is 2K.
Yeah.
And every year, go ahead.
I was going to say, like, you probably have figured out how to use Tyrese Maxey on the 76ers and make him, like, somewhat viable. I can't score any points with him. I don't know what it is. No matter what I do, Tyrese is just too small.
Yeah, I don't know. That they never show anything until, like, a couple weeks before it comes out anyway. Then they'll show the My Player trailer and be like, this is what we changed. And it won't matter. They could show literally nothing except the cover and they'd still sell 1 million copies. It doesn't matter at this point.
We then have kind of next major one is Splatoon 3, September 9th.
Not a Splatoon guy.
Me neither.
Splatoon's
Are,
for me then.
I was gonna say, are we really? None of us are gonna pick it. That's a big game.
It is a big game. I haven't gotten into Splatoon yet. I might, maybe
Nah.
years later. I don't
Should
know.
definitely try it. Should definitely try it. Two
It's
really
fun.
did surprise me. So
Yeah.
Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide, September 13th.
That one doesn't look too bad.
No.
Yeah, it really doesn't. Like I'm mildly interested, but I've also looked at the games that I already have. Sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. Yeah. You frozen over there, Barry?
I don't know why I do
just went
this to
over.
myself.
Uh,
It's a Switch game. Is it 13 or XIII September
Yeah,
13th?
that already came out on Xbox and PlayStation. It was a remake of a PS2 game,
All right,
and
then never mind.
the remake was god awful. I played it on Xbox. It
Yeah.
was terrible.
Oh, okay.
I heard about that.
It was real bad.
The Doom-like Metal Hellsinger.
That one looks kind of cool, but
It does.
I don't need it.
Yeah, I'm with you there. That one comes out September 15th. Wayward Strand, September 15th as well.
Barry, you really don't want Metal Hellsinger?
Surprising.
Oh, really?
Did you watch the trailer?
Yeah, I did.
It's music based.
I know it's music and rhythm based, but
Yeah,
like that type of metal is not actually something I listen to.
I'll take it. That's fine. I feel like one of us.
Okay.
I feel like one of us should.
All right.
It's rhythm based. We're all about the rhythm based games here.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, that is true.
I don't know. I'll give it a shot.
Craig, you better start picking up some of these.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
you worry.
you're slacking over there.
Yeah, you've got 2 games. Are you just gonna
We
play
still
2
have-
games?
I'm
Well, I
still
fought
waiting
for
for our
some.
fight. I'm still waiting. We got one coming.
Evil West, September 20th.
There it is.
That's it.
This is our fight.
That's it. That's
Are you
red
gonna use a button?
That's red button.
Ah!
That's red
I
button.
thought about it, but I'm looking at the other games coming up, and I feel like I'm gonna save my buttons. So
That's
you
red
can have
button.
it.
That is my.
Yeah.
That is going to
game's
be my
gonna be
new
good.
Stray or my new Biomutant, but with better.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a better game than Biomutant, but I felt like I was right to have as much hype about Stray and to be that excited about Stray, and I enjoyed it even in its small gameplay. But that's, we don't have to talk about Stray right now. But that's my next Stray. I'm excited about that.
You can have that one. I am excited for Evil West, but
Good use of the button.
yeah, it's a good use.
Thanks.
Solstice, September 20th.
No.
No Place for Bravery, September 22nd.
Like the
Serial
name.
Cleaners, September 22nd.
Serial Cleaners.
that-
That sounds fun.
Is that
What
the
is
power?
that?
Is it the Power Wash sequel? The Power Wash.
Oh, I don't know.
games
I'm
sequel?
afraid
I'm
to
gonna look
click
it
on
up.
it.
I'm gonna look it up real quick. Let me see.
Looks like a
Serial-
top down. It's a top down of some sort. Yeah, this is not what
Stealth action game where you get to experience being a murder scene cleaner for the mob in 1990s New York.
Oh, that sounds cool. Actually,
It does look kind of cool. I'm not going to be into that type of game though. That like top down.
Yeah. That's what threw me off as well.
Yeah,
Session Skate Sim, September
Yes.
22nd.
that's me. Unless you guys want to fight on it.
No, you are a residential skater boy,
I already played the technical test of it.
and I didn't see you later, boy.
thank you for finishing the Avril Lavigne there.
No problem.
That was ridiculous. I'm excited
Okay.
for Session.
The Dio Field Chronicle, September 22nd.
Oh my god. What is that? Anime?
Yep, it is if you liked Triangle Strategy, which I did, perfect for me.
Are you
I
going
can
to
take
take
that
that one?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I kind of
I
know
already-
when I say things, it's like, oh, that's right. Like, they aren't going to fight for an anime game.
I'm just looking ahead at my 2-button games, and I know what they are.
Deliver Us from Mars, September 27th.
No.
I'm interested in it.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if
Nice.
they're gonna nail it, but every once in a while I get
Well-
really intrigued in a space game. I think this is the one. I
Is
might be
this the one with Oh, I don't know. I don't think this is the one that has what is it, Troy Baker?
I don't
It
think.
might. I don't know.
That's what I thought this game was, but no, it's not.
Deliver
The
Us
Legend of
Mars.
Heroes: Trails from Zero, September
Jesus.
27th.
That's anime.
Oh, you have no idea.
Are you getting that one?
I'm not.
Okay.
I have one of Trails game. I never played any of the rest of them, so I can't
Okay.
really say that I'm a Trails guy at all.
All right.
We're gonna skip Tunic, but Tunic for PS5 and PS4 is coming out September 27th.
Fantastic game.
Very good.
Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous, September
Oh.
29th.
Sounds like a dude bro game.
Does. Valkyrie Elysium, September 29th. That's right up. That's me. It's right up my alley. No one's okay. Cool. No one's fighting me for this one.
You take it.
Barry, you always end up with just 99% anime games. You know you're gonna lose the Metacritic battle on this one.
I
when you
don't
do
think I
that.
was that far off, if I'm being honest, from last year.
Listen,
We had to find those numbers from last year.
they get inflated by the anime community because the anime community has infiltrated the gaming reviewing community.
There you
Is
go.
why nobody has the balls to stand up and say that these games aren't good.
Trying to trigger me, not going to do it. Valkyrie Profile Lenneth, September 29th as well. I don't think this has anything to do with Valkyrie Elysium. I'm
But you're gonna
clicking on
play it.
You're gonna play it. You're definitely gonna play
Is
it.
this a remake?
Oh my gosh.
Crap, I'm playing it.
Of course you are. He's
All right,
buying the collector's edition right now.
I'm gonna bundle that one as one. I'm gonna put Valkyrie series in. That just makes a lot more sense here. Cool.
Okay.
Right? Do you?
We now head to October, the month that I'm scared of the most.
Yeah.
And I
Great.
imagine we're all going to be using our big red button for Overwatch 2, October 4th.
Wait, before you do, we skipped FIFA 23.
You did.
Wait, there's nothing about FIFA 23 on here.
Did you see the price for a Switch version?
No,
Don't get me started on the Switch version.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
$29.99.
Oh, you're serious?
And you know why?
Because it's a legacy edition. They've been doing it for the past 5 years.
They said they didn't change anything.
They just updated rosters.
That's the only thing they did. It's the same FIFA from 4 or 5 years ago.
Well,
Oh,
I'm glad
wow.
they're not charging 60 for it. That is actually a positive thing that I can say about EA. The fact that the Switch sales are probably so low for this game, they're willing to just mark it
Here's
up.
a roster update. Here you go.
Yeah,
30
here's a
bucks,
roster
please.
update for $30. Crazy how they could just probably do that with the other
Every
all the
year,
other
maybe?
sports
Yeah.
games.
They could do that with Madden, yeah.
They could do that with
Yeah.
every. Yeah.
So you say I missed FIFA 23.
Yep.
Mm,
Are you guys gonna take it?
I
Take it.
played
Craig,
soccer from age 6 to 18.
Take it. Do it.
yeah, you're taking FIFA 23.
Yes.
take it.
Take it away from Barry. He's not allowed to have it. He talks too much, talks down on it too often.
Not wrong. So Overwatch 2. To be honest, if there was a way to like gain an extra red button, I would. I'm not touching this game with a 10.5-foot pole.
Nope.
I'll take
I
it.
loved Overwatch in the first one, but the Overwatch like team and everything like that has taken such a backward step in everything that they've done, including Blizzard, and it's a big part of this is Blizzard as well.
Yeah.
Just they need the fact that they're going to charge $60 for a game that's just going to be story mode, and it seems like, and I don't know how many new maps or anything they've added, but it is really, really sad to see a game that was so good that consumed so much of my life when it first came out just kind of die. Like I'm not fighting to play it.
Yeah.
I probably will end up playing it, unfortunately, but that's just how things go. It's just too bad. I really wanted to have high hopes for Overwatch 2.
Yeah, if that game is allowed to be taken by somebody, I'll take it. Because
Okay.
Okay.
play it.
All right.
It's going to be a 10 out of 10 game. Watch me eat my words.
There's no way.
There's no.
I just
There's
don't
no
see
way.
it.
The Nier Automata Switch release, October 6th.
Take the Nier.
That doesn't
I love
count.
Nier. Take Nier, Barry. Just take it.
You can't. That one doesn't count because you know it's
Yeah.
going to get a 10. It doesn't count.
Yeah, no, it doesn't count. It isn't.
Okay.
That's inflating your score artificially.
It's just a re-release.
Yeah.
Marvel's Midnight Suns, October 7th.
That's you guys.
I'm interested. I'm not red.
Okay,
You guys
then-
can fight.
Well, like the one thing that like I try to do is make things even, and I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are
I have
at
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you are taking
All right.
All
you're
right.
taking Marvel Midnight Suns.
Cool.
I think that game's going to be okay to good.
I think it's actually
Yeah.
going to be good. I think
I think it'll be
it's
good.
okay to good. I just don't want to reserve the word great or amazing until I actually play it. I will play it, but
No Man's Sky release for the Switch, September
Yes!
7th. The game that will single-handedly blow up
Red button.
everybody's Switch because I have no idea how that's going to run on the Switch.
Yeah.
No More Heroes 3 finally comes multi-platform on October 11th, not August.
That game sucks.
11th.
Does it?
WRC Generations. Have you guys?
That's a racing game, right?
Is it a racing? I have no idea.
I'm
but,
pretty sure
maybe
that's-
it's World Racing.
It's World Rally.
Circuit?
I'm pretty sure it's World Rally.
Circuit.
WRC what?
WRC Generations.
Generations.
What?
I'm pretty sure it's racing. Yeah, it's rally. No
Okay.
thanks.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. All right,
Yeah.
here we go. This is gonna be fun.
Wait, which one are we fighting? over?
We're
Is
getting
it
up to
Scorn?
it.
No.
No, right. Next up is Dragon Ball: The Breakers, the 7 Ways to Die clone with Cell.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
I mean, I do love me some Cell.
I signed up for that technical beta for it. You better believe it, but this game looks awful.
Yeah, I don't know. They have to do something really interesting with that game.
Yeah.
Like it just seems like a clone, which isn't good.
Mhm.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
The Plague Tale Requiem.
Yep.
October 18th.
Is anybody going to use their button for it, though?
I only got one.
Barry,
left.
if you use your button, you would have never played this game if I didn't tell you to.
I know. I really I really can't. I would.
You're not gonna
I
use your
would use
button?
my red. I would use my red button to spite you, but I'm not that type of person. So, like
This is a game that I would fight for, but I don't know if I'm willing to use my red button on.
I'm gonna forego myself here because
Yeah.
without Craig telling me about it, I would not have played it.
That was my ace in the hole there.
That is your ace in the hole, and it's a good one.
Was that Did you guys tell me to play it? Because I feel like I just gravitated
Yes.
towards it.
Yeah, we did.
Mm,
Yeah, see, that's what I thought too. So like, I don't have an argument either. I mean, I'm excited for the game. I should have played a Plague Tale.
Unless you
are.
use your red button.
You could
I'm
use
not-
your
I
red
only got
button on
one
it.
left. I only got one left, and there's some really
Mm.
exciting.
Oh boy, yeah, things are
not
gonna get
Game Pass
really
games
interesting.
coming
I think
here.
we're all waiting for the same ones.
Oh,
So did I get
Uh,
Plague Tale? I'll take it.
Yeah, you did. You did get Plague Tale Requiem
damn,
without using
that's
your
gonna
red button.
that's gonna get some accolades too. So I think Craig scores.
I really didn't think I was going to get that one since I wasn't willing to sacrifice a button on it, but I'll take it.
That was a good win. That's like getting Park Place for some reason. Like your
Yep.
buddy gets up
Yep.
and goes to the bathroom, and he just drops his renter's card in your pile, and you're like, I'll take this.
That's 7 for me.
Mario and Rabbids Sparks of
Ooh.
Hope.
Yes,
You guys are going to fight on this one?
1,000 times yes.
I'm not gonna fight for it. He gets it.
I'm gonna tell
Okay.
you straight
Wow,
up.
really?
I'm gonna
I
tell
have
you
enough
straight up,
turn-based strategy games.
Okay.
I canceled my pre-order for this game and then re-pre-ordered the gold edition. That's a decision I made recently.
Oh wow, yeah.
Okay.
I can't.
In
I
case you
can't.
wanna
I
just
haven't even
Fight
pre-ordered it.
for it.
Okay.
That's what I did with my phone and my
I
fingers.
like turn-based strategy games. I will say I like it with the Mario series. I really could care less for the Rabbids. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
It's good.
That
it's-
game's good in spite of the Rabbids.
Yeah,
Agreed.
yeah, and I am excited to play it, but not enough to fight for it. I
Okay.
barely played the first one because it kind of it's coming out in October. Like it's going to get drowned out by every other
It
game
is.
that's coming out.
Yeah.
All right. We then have Persona 5 Royal re-release coming out October 21st to
That's a given 10 as well.
Xbox and Switch. Scorn October 21st.
Ooh, Bear, you have to take this one.
I'm not using a red button for it.
You,
If
yeah, but
somebody-
I'm giving it to you.
I'm
I want
going
to curse,
say,
but we don't curse on this podcast.
I'm going to say that I am really trying to be very intrigued for it. And I think I am
Mhm.
forcing myself to actually gain more interest in playing the game.
Craig, take it from me. Please, for the love
No,
of God,
don't
take it from me.
do it. He has to play this game. Listen, I'm gonna play it too, but I'm just saying, it has to be Barry. It has to. This is Barry's game of the year.
It is
He's gonna
Barry's game.
stream it. He's gonna have a great
Like,
time.
if you literally tell me you're gonna take it, I'm gonna give it to you. Like, there's no questions asked. Because, like, to be like, and let's be honest here, like, outside of the whole role playing here of never being able to own the game afterward, like, yeah, I'm probably going to stream it and I'm gonna give it a shot. I really hate the fact that I'm going to do it, but I am. But if you are even mildly interested in Scorn, like, your name should be on it, not mine.
That's fair.
There's a mild interest. It's free on Game Pass
Okay.
as well.
Here's what you have to consider, though. Consider the scores and how it'll affect your overall score. If you think it's going to come out decently, then you take it. But if you think this thing's going to crash and burn, it could hurt you.
Who won
I'm really
this
trying to
last
stick
year?
it to Barry. I don't remember.
I know we did an episode for this. I have no idea who won. I'd have to look at it.
I don't remember. Yeah.
It
I
was
feel
all
like the
fairly
one
close.
I feel like the one episode we went over it. Who won?
Oh no,
I
we
just
did.
don't-
I know we.
Oh, yeah.
I know we did a recap. I know we did.
Okay.
It's just a matter
Okay.
of. I just have to go through the podcast notes and figure out.
So I mean, ask yourself that, Craig. What do you think it's going to get as a score?
On Metacritic, I'm guessing like a 77 because I'm optimistic
Listen.
now that the game has my name on it.
This thing's either going to come out. This thing's either going to come out low 90s or mid 50s.
Yeah, there's definitely no two ways about it. It's it's a first person gross shooter in a living environment, and I'll tell you what, the living environment is what intrigues me. I kind of, you guys know this about me, I get scared or jump easily, and I tend to get grossed out at certain things easily. I kind of want to get grossed out and scared, and this is gonna be the prequel to some of the other games that we have talked about multiple times that are coming out. They're going to scare the living daylights out of all of us, but we have to play specifically because of how good they're going to be. We'll not name names.
Sure.
People are so weird.
Barry, you just got out of that one.
It's okay. I'll take it.
Thank you for taking the bullet on that one. Like, I'm still gonna play it, but I appreciate you taking the bullet for that one.
I'll take the bullet on that one.
Gotham Knights, October 25th.
I want it.
Do we both want it? This is a tough one.
It's a tough one. I'm trying to look at stuff that I would use my red button for. I was willing to use my red button
two that
for Rabbids, and you guys let me have that. And
this is an interesting one because the last one didn't score very well, right? Arkham Knight.
No. I don't think it did.
Yeah, but this is a completely different gameplay type of thing. It feels like it's
not
the
same thing at its core, right? It's the same combo based. Yeah, it does.
Which works, and it's been confirmed, or at least mostly confirmed. Obviously, confirmed that there's no Batman, but I've also seen that there's like no Joker in this one as well. I'm okay with
possibly
that.
Harley Quinn.
Possibly, yeah. I'm okay with that. I like the different perspective of being able to choose your play style, especially because they just dropped the Batgirl trailer. And Batgirl was the last person I was going to choose because just growing up, I've never really been as much of a Batgirl fan as like maybe Robin or even a little bit more Nightwing. But then after seeing that trailer, I wanted to play Batgirl. Like the formula works. I know a lot of us have been through the Batman series. The combat system, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It doesn't look like they're trying to fix it, or especially some small quality of life things maybe. But I like the idea of trying to, in Batman's wake of his death, trying to keep Gotham together as like this band of heroes. And is Deathstroke one of the characters as well? Or not
that
Deathstroke?
You play?
Yeah, no, who am I thinking of? It's Nightwing.
It's Red Hood, Batgirl.
You're thinking Red Hood.
I'm thinking
Red Hood. Yep.
I'm excited. I don't have
Okay, we're excited.
Mm-hmm.
You're excited.
I pre-ordered it.
Okay.
To show you how excited.
You can. I'll say this. I would allow you to have it because I'm not as confident that if we're going off of how we're scoring it, that it's going to score high enough.
Okay. I'm willing
Personally.
to die on that. I like to make I make a lot of safe calls, which is what you were like, Barry, when you were like, Craig, you only have like 2 games. Like I'm like conservative with my calls at a certain point, and then I get like really emotionally gutsy in certain calls. And that's how I
Mhm.
feel about Gotham Knights.
Okay.
And that's how I feel about Rabbids as well. And Evil West,
Okay.
which is why I use the red button on Evil West.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, you get a Gotham Knights then. I'll
Ooh.
give you that.
Okay.
High on Life, October 25th, the Justin Roiland game.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Okay, cool. Signalis?
Nope.
Signalis? October 27th.
That's how much we're excited about it.
Signalida.
Star Ocean, The Divine Force, October 27th as well.
Nope.
I mean, you're always good
Bayonetta
with Star
3,
Ocean.
October 28th.
Oh,
Barry, don't even start. You just beat Bayonetta 1. You don't
I haven't
count.
even beat Bayonetta 1 yet.
Yeah, exactly. I've beaten the other 2. You haven't. Are you going to hit the button?
Yeah, you're gonna
Are you gonna
hit
hit the
the red
button?
button. Are you hitting the red button?
Let me look. Hold on. Nah, you can have it.
You're not hitting the red button on? Okay.
No, I see 2 other games I'd rather hit the button on.
Well, I know
Ones that I
Now
know
I'm
will
really,
score higher.
I'm really. Oh wait.
I know
oh,
of
my-
2. I know of 2 specifically that will score higher than that.
Yeah, I know
For
of one
sure.
that I don't even want to fight you on, but we'll probably fight. But okay.
That's fine. You can have
Call-
Bayonetta, Barry.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
I mean,
This one is going to be return to form, right? Return to
Are all
form.
3 of us here? Yeah, this doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me. Like,
Yeah.
the problem
Modern Warfare is
is
the good one.
it is.
Could we share this one? Because
Yeah.
let's be honest
Yeah,
here.
let's do it.
We all had like Call of Duty has such a long history. We've all played like Call of
Yeah.
Yep.
Duties
Yep.
for such a long time. I am willing to split Call of Duty MW2 into
Yeah.
thirds.
Yeah, we all take whatever score that is into our scores.
That's fine.
I think that's fair.
I'll do that.
I think
I
that
mean-
says how confident all 3 of us are in this game. Like I am.
Yeah.
I
I think
admit,
I think the single
excited.
player is going to be phenomenal. I really do think that Warzone 2 is going to be something better than what Warzone is right now, personally. Enough to bring me back in, we'll see. But I think it is going to be better.
They have a
Just
lot of
love when
notes
a
they can
party
jot
comes
down
together.
to make it better. Definitely.
Love when a
Mhm.
party comes together for it.
Yep.
Okay, I'm bundling this up.
Yep.
As the Resident Evil package.
Yep.
October 28th.
Love it.
Okay, you two.
Barry, are you going to play
I-
this? Are you going to get it?
I'll play it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see why not. But I played it out of necessity from stream.
Right. Yeah, but
Craig.
you
I-
enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I'm
guess
gonna-
if
I'm gonna
anything,
give
did any
this
of you
one
guys
to
play
you.
this on stream?
Nah.
Yeah.
That's because we made you.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
You wouldn't have
Craig,
even
I-
touched this game if we didn't make you. Go ahead.
I think you should take this one. I'm gonna play
This one's
it.
tough because, like, I care about that expansion, right, with
Yeah.
his daughter, but I don't care about any of the other stuff at all. I don't care about the adding of the lady to mercenaries mode. I'm not even going to touch that. I don't care about third person mode in the original. I don't care about any of that.
No.
REverse?
fair.
Any interest in?
Nope.
Because I'm
False.
packaging that in there.
No.
That is going to be awful.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it. That's fine.
All right, into the deep here.
we go.
November of kind of big games here as we're nearing the end of this. Harvest Stella, November 4th.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
that's
gonna
me.
take that? Okay.
Not a harvest game. Not a crop planner.
I can't
I
believe
have
just got
one-
that game for free.
I have a feeling that you won't mention it, Barry. So if you don't, I'll bring it up. But I have one that I would like to take, but I also want you to stream. So keep that in mind.
Interesting. Okay. Are you talking about Humankind, November
No.
4th?
No. Humankind is like an RTS.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, it looks like it is. Oh yeah, it looks like my type of game actually.
It does. I think you'd enjoy it. It's like
I'll
Age of
take Humankind.
Empires. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
The moment
slightly intrigued by it.
the moment I saw the art for it, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. That's that game that I remember seeing.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Skull and Bones, November 8th.
Absolutely not.
I'm excited.
Okay.
You get Skull and Bones.
That's going to be Black Flag for me, which is
Black
still
Flag was good.
in my mind. It's the best Assassin's Creed, in my mind. But that's
I don't know
when
what
I
it is.
saw that.
I don't get the
You
Who
didn't
doesn't
like
wanna be a
the
pirate?
pirate stick. I
Get the-
don't.
yeah.
You
I
wanna
don't
be a
get the
pirate?
pirate stick. No.
It's the same way. It's the same way you don't want to follow the law in fictional settings. Is that what it
You
is,
know what's
Barry?
strange?
Like,
I'm more interested, if I had to pick, I'm more interested in being a Viking over a pirate, and they're essentially one's just in the north.
Yeah. True.
they do what they want.
I don't know why. The pirate thing just and it was the thing with Black Flag. It's the same thing with Sea of Thieves. It's the same thing that's gonna do Skull and Prosper.
I don't like Sea of Thieves.
Skull and Bones.
This
I
looks
don't
well
care.
done.
Yeah.
But this one looks well done.
Yeah.
It looks like it has great naval battle. It looks like it has an interesting enough story where and you get to build basically a legion of pirates kind of out of nowhere. You sail the seven seas. That whole shtick. And again, like it. I mean, Black Flag was the best, and we could fight one day on this in terms of best Assassin's Creed because I know it's not, but in my mind, Black Flag was the
I
best.
think you have an
Assassin's
argument there.
Yeah.
I would
so
agree.
too.
Well, thank you guys.
I don't even want to talk.
I'm ready.
Even want to start this one.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Say it. Say it.
God of War Ragnarok,
Button.
November 8th.
Button.
November 8th.
There's my first button. I dare you to give me a button.
I mean, I'm looking. I don't.
This is one of the two that for sure I want.
Well, like the thing is for me is I actually want to button this game,
Yeah.
but like our experiences with these games are going to be very similar, Craig. That's what I have a feeling for. And because you're going to button it, I'm not sure if I'm willing to button it. Is my main thing.
Okay. I mean, you have one left. I still have two. So
I know exactly. Like,
Yeah.
it
And
kind
we
of
know
like
it's-
I know we're all going to be sitting on one, and we're running toward the end here. I have no idea what you guys want with the
oh,
other
you
button.
should know
Well,
what
like,
I'm
I
looking
know.
at.
Oh, you
but
know what?
Sony-
So-
I know which.
yeah.
I know what one
Yeah.
of them is for you. For you
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and that leads me to my argument. I only have one left, and the only other
Right.
game that I would red button is the other game that Craig is going to red button.
Uh-huh.
And I don't
Yep.
know if I have a better case to red button that game because I have at least played other of the God of War games, so I have like a
Mhm.
better shot at red buttoning this game than red buttoning the other game.
That's
I want
fair.
to fight him with the other game, but
Think about this too. This game is, unless a catastrophic like something happens with it,
Yep.
it is going to rate high.
It's gonna be a high one.
It is going to be high 90s.
I'm
if you're
thinking
looking to
strictly
win.
game wise. How can I get the highest rated games? And I took
Yeah,
some
so-
risks, right? Like Thymasia, that could be a
Yeah.
stinker.
Oh yeah,
so like
it could
so
be.
so this is my like this one and Plague's Tale are like the ones that I'm like this will bring my score up if I can get God of War.
I'm
But
gonna,
you can fight it if you want. Just
I'm
know that
gonna
if you do, you're gonna miss out on the other one.
I'm gonna have fun fighting both of the games that I would rather red button right now.
Yeah.
I got a red button God of War though. I have to.
Okay.
I have to.
Okay.
Yes, there we go. We're gonna at least get a little bit of a fight here. I like it.
Barry, bring up all the
I'm-
God of War.
Okay, here we go. You know what the sad thing is?
All of
too?
them.
You know what the sad thing is?
What?
Unless you, I've played and beaten all of them.
So have
So
I.
I was about to say, I'm not sure where you guys are with your God of War,
We'll find out.
but
If anything, I'm one short. I've played and beaten a lot of them
Ooh,
as well,
it could
if not
be.
all of them.
This one's interesting. Like it could be. I don't think it's going to be bad. There's no way this game's going to be bad.
No.
But did you ever the last God of War, right? From a couple of years ago. Were there ever points in that game where you were bored?
No. Not a single.
Okay. Cuz
Not a even backtracking when you had to, even being in the central
Yep.
hub area where you're going across the lake,
Yep.
I not a second was boring to
Okay.
me.
That's one of the very, very, very few games that I've platinumed. I just don't
Okay.
do it on PlayStation, and that was one of the very few. And for the same reason, like there was never a moment where I was like, this is obnoxious to go back through. Like never.
No, if
Go ahead,
anything,
Barry. Go
fighting
ahead.
the Valkyries maybe after
That was
dying like the
obnoxious.
11th time. Yeah,
Yeah.
that. But that's like that's any Dark Souls game, so you get over it. But like,
Did you
anyway,
guys beat
sorry.
all of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
did.
beat all the Valkyries?
I platinumed
All right,
it.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, just make it. Okay.
Yeah.
God of
Go ahead.
War, first one. Both of you
Played and
played, I
beat.
imagine.
Yes, played and beat.
PlayStation 2. Yep.
God of War 2.
Yep. Played and
Yep.
beat.
God of War Betrayal.
Which one's that?
That's a
PSP?
no for me, dog.
That is a June 27, June 2007 for mobile phones supporting Java ME.
Let me look it up. Let me look it up real quick. What was it called?
Two-dimension or side scroller, God of War Betrayal, released on a non-PlayStation platform. The narrative takes place between the events of Ghost of Sparta and God of War 2.
Oh no, I did not play that game at all. I don't remember this game at all.
So I think you're actually going to be surprised. Some of these I actually don't remember.
Okay.
Chains of Olympus.
That was PSP, right?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't have.
Yeah, I played and
beat.
beat that. Played and beat
as
that.
did I. God of War 3.
Yep. Played and beat that.
Played and beat that.
He ripped
Ghost
out
of
his. Go ahead.
Ghost of
Ghost of
Tsushima?
Sparta.
Which one's that again? They all kind of blend together.
PlayStation Portable set between the
Yep.
events of God of War and Betrayal. Kratos.
Played that and beat it. Yep.
Ascension.
Played and beat it.
Now apparently,
No.
from more recently, God of War: Call from the Wilds.
What?
No.
I
This
don't
is
think I played
interesting.
that one.
It
Let me
is a
see.
short text-based game released through Facebook Messenger on February 1st, 2018.
Oh,
The game serves as a
jeez.
prequel story to 2018's God of War and follows Atreus on his first journey into the Norse wilds.
Interesting. Definitely did not play that.
Mm-mm.
God of War Mimir's Vision is a mobile reality game that was
No.
released April 17th. The game provides some background for the Norse setting of 2018's God of War. I played that.
Hold on, I gotta look
proud
that
of
up
you.
because I feel like I did. Let me see. It was. You said it was for mobile, right?
Yes, mobile.
I'm looking at pictures. I remember this game. I feel like I played it for like 5 minutes. It was like AR, right? Like you would put it on your, you would like put it on your table. Like you would point your phone at your table or your iPad. Yeah.
And God of War 2018, which
Duh. Yeah.
everyone
Not
and their
play
mother
it.
played.
Did not play
Yeah.
it. Wouldn't play that trash. Not play.
It was so bad. Couldn't
It
even
was-
get 10 minutes in.
It was so
mentions
bad.
the Valkyries, didn't even bother.
Didn't
Yep.
even play it.
It was unknowingly my first foray into Souls like with the Valkyries.
Yeah, seriously.
God, that last one was
I-
such a pain.
Yeah.
I guess Craig
It's
gets
Craig.
it. Like Craig does have the
Like it
I'll
was
take
going
my
to be
button.
this. It was going to be this way about this or the other game, which I guess we're doing a good job of not spoiling. But if you listen to the show
Yeah.
at all, you know exactly what
Yep.
game Craig is going to red button.
Well, you still got your other button then, so we can go at it again.
Oh, that's right. You get it back. Okay. I don't
Yep.
apparently know how game shows work at all, or just any type of.
I
rule
still have
system.
one. We all still have one, right? Barry, you
Yes,
still
we
have
do.
one. All right, cool. What else in November?
Valkyrie Elysium for PC. No.
That's a no for me, dog.
Wise 13. Lacrimosa of Danya.
What?
Are you choosing?
It looks
to
like it's a
not-
re-release. There's already a review.
Are
Okay.
you choosing to not mention the game that matters a lot more that comes out on the same day, or are you just?
Which one?
Isn't Pokemon
Yeah.
coming out?
Oh yeah.
yet.
Don't forget about Pokemon.
Not yet.
Did
Company
Continue.
of Heroes 3, November 17th.
There's
Ah,
another one of those.
okay.
I like Company of Heroes. That's a good game.
You take it.
No, I don't want it.
Oh, so okay. So now you don't want it. Okay.
No, I don't want it. I said those are good games, but I don't play them.
We'll wrap it up into one. Scarlet and Violet Pokemon.
I'm gonna back away on this one.
We'll give it
Yeah,
to
I was gonna
Bear.
say. Okay,
Really?
perfect. Hells yeah.
I'm not excited.
All right.
I'm not that
All right.
excited.
Yeah, I think you missed the one, Barry. Was that your last one for November?
Yes.
Okay. So the other one that I want to take for November, but I want you to stream it, is coming out on PC, is Autopsy Simulator.
Ooh.
No, absolutely not.
Barry,
Nope.
it is look it up. Look it up. It's not
Nope.
what you think. It's not what you think. It's a psychological horror game
Sweet.
where you are working at a funeral home autopsy. Well, not funeral home, but yeah, you're working on autopsies of bodies and other things happen. Barry, you have to stream this game. Watch the trailer. You have to stream this game, Barry.
I don't wanna.
You have to stream this game.
Oh my god.
I want to play it so bad, so that's why I want it. But like, we all have to play this game for sure. I just
God,
want to see Barry stream it.
There's case files?
Yes. So excited for this game.
Wow.
Barry, you're gonna stream it, right?
I have to watch a trailer. I'm not watching it right now though.
Is it just PC?
Barry,
Is it coming out on Steam?
yeah, it's
Okay.
just Steam, as far as I know. It comes to console. Let me check here. Yeah, just PC as of right now in November.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks terrifying, absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, it does.
All right. I have a
let's do
feeling that this is going to be a fun one here.
Yep.
The Callisto Protocol.
Button.
Oh, we all might as well button this one. I mean,
Are we all buttoning this?
We're in December, and there's we don't know if Harry Potter's coming out, even though they did
Right.
they did
that
leak
says
with the
fall.
collector editions,
Right.
which may
We're assuming that
mean-
one's going to be December.
Yes, but we don't know for sure, so we can't claim it yet. We could even do it on a separate show where we just like, all right, Harry Potter's coming out, let's fight over it. But
That's actually the thing. I was saving my last button for Harry Potter Legacy.
But it doesn't have a release date.
That was going to be up to you guys to allow me to use it or not.
I think it has to have a firm release date, and it doesn't have one. It's got to get one soon, though, because, like you said, the leak, there's collector's editions out there.
Yeah.
They keep saying fall or winter 2022.
Yeah, it's
got to be December.
It's got that December 31st tentative date on like Amazon for pre-order, like where they do like the last day of the year kind of thing. Here's what I'm gonna say: if we're counting that, then I'm going to let Craig have Callisto Protocol, and I will fight.
Okay.
For Harry Potter.
Ooh, okay.
Right. You know what? I would gladly take that because here's why.
Because you're gonna
There's a chance that Harry Potter
win
sucks.
the Metacritic battle. Craig is.
I have a feeling.
Metacritic battle.
I have a feeling that Hogwarts Legacy is not going to be as good as we want it to be. Personally.
So, as the one person who's not getting Legacy because you used your red button, both of your red buttons.
Yep.
Are you willing to allow Hogwarts to be considered part of this?
Sure.
Part of this discussion.
Of course he is.
I think
he's getting the game where the footage literally looks like a freaking like. I'm going to use his name again, Steven Spielberg, like caliber-esque. Like, it looks amazing.
Yep.
But Harry Potter, though.
Harry Potter has a big swing as far as where it could rate. I think we do count it because I think we're all assuming that it's coming out in December.
But like, here's the thing also, though. I'm also doing this, too, because I am going to, if I red button Callisto Protocol with Craig, I'm not winning the red button versus red button battle.
What makes you think that?
Yeah,
makes me think that he's under his jersey is a Dead Space jersey, and that's literally he's the epitome of like the Dead Space franchise, and that's what this is a spiritual successor to. Same studio, right?
Yeah,
they're doing this, and they're releasing Dead Space in March so they can scare you for half of a year to 3/4 of a year is what they're doing. So like,
here's the thing I want you to keep in mind. Craig may have history, but if you are that excited for it,
it's true.
Like you have a chance. If this is your game of the year, like I can't help but have to listen to your argument.
I don't know if it's game of the year.
Okay,
personally.
He has doubts. What about you, Craig?
Do you think it's game of the year, Craig?
Uh,
Keep in mind that Elden Ring came out this year.
yeah, that's the. Those are the two words that have
Not
been in my
that
brain.
not that I think Elden Ring is game of the year, but most people do.
I
Like,
think this
and
has. I
and
think
maybe I'm phrasing it wrong. Would you be getting this game thinking this is going to be my game of the year? Like that's what I want you to consider.
Could be.
Okay, that's a
let
could.
It could be.
let me.
There's a lot of games this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I going back to a guy who jumps a lot in scary games but loves every second of it. I
Mm-hmm.
am going to 150% play this game because I believe it's going to be fantastic. I believe that it has the potential to be in the top 3 or top 5 of the year. And I'm scared to play it, but I'm going to play the heck out of it when it comes out. Like, I don't
Yep.
know if I'm formulating my argument properly, but I'm like really excited and terrified to play this game all at the same
And
time. But
that's good.
Yeah.
But I want you to think of what I said earlier. If Craig gets this game, you don't play it in all aspects. Like, you don't get this game.
Right.
You need
Hypothetically.
to think of it that way.
Right.
you know,
Like you're taking your list and being like, you can't play this game now because I'm playing it. Or flip that, I can't play Hogwarts because one of you two takes Hogwarts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, are you willing,
That's what your red
hypothetically,
button's for.
would you be willing to not play Callisto Protocol to play Hogwarts?
oh man.
Would you
I
give
mean,
that
I
up?
I mean, I had the books. I remember the first time I ever like
Yep.
even like read and watched Harry Potter. But I believe in Callisto Protocol so much. I'm
Yep.
gonna ooh. Now that all these things have come into play and you guys made great points, I almost kind of want to reverse now. I'm gonna jump on the Callisto
Mm-hmm.
Protocol battle. Um,
You'd rather play Callisto Protocol than Hogwarts.
I would rather play Callisto Protocol than Hogwarts because I feel, and this does not mean because outside of this particular game, I am thoroughly excited to play Legacy,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that Callisto Protocol is going to be something very, very special.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's going to reopen if the game of the year was already closed. I think it's going to reopen that book in December. I think that's what it's going to do.
It'll be fresh in everybody's mind.
It'll be fresh in everybody's mind, and I think that people are going
Mm-hmm.
to take it and they're going to put successes of like Elden Ring, maybe not successes like in terms of sales, but I think they're going to
Yeah.
take stuff like that or how good a Horizon Forbidden West looked on paper, and like maybe I think it's there,
Mm-hmm.
and because of that, I am going to say that I would rather play Callisto Protocol than Legacy, and that is the only thing that I'm saying because I really want to play Legacy outside of this forum. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean? Outside of this game that
Right.
we're doing.
What's frustrating to me is when I look at the list of all the games coming out and you look at Plague's Tale, God of War, Callisto Protocol, possibly Harry Potter. Those ones are ones that I hold up as like those could potentially be game of the year. And it's frustrating to me that like not what we pick, but like mainstream media, they're just gonna stick to Elden Ring. And like that's so frustrating to me. Not that Elden
Yeah.
Ring's a bad game. I think it's a very good game. But I feel like they're gonna be so blinded by a Souls like game that they're gonna just completely gloss over all these games.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating. Because I don't think Elden Ring deserves game of the year. I don't. I'm more fair to it now, but I don't see it.
Elden Ring, as of this point right now, is my favorite game of this year. But
I'd take Horizon.
I don't think
I take
see,
Horizon too.
I would
Yep.
take Elden Ring over Horizon,
Man.
hands down.
Okay.
Yeah, but in any case, that's not what we're
Yeah.
necessarily fighting about.
Yeah, this one's tough. I really don't know who to give it to because
Barry,
like,
you're not using your button on this one? On
no, I'm
Callisto?
not.
Okay,
No.
you're saving it for Harry Potter.
Yes.
Well, I mean, Craig already made my point, right? Like, I've played every Dead Space game multiple times through completion.
Yeah.
Played them on every difficulty, got all the achievements, all that nonsense. I'm super excited for Callisto Protocol. I do think it has potential to be Game of the Year material. I think there is a slight chance that it's not good, but I just think that overwhelming odds are that it's going to be, with the team that you have that already made Dead Space going into this. I just don't see how this fails. It's just you might as well call it Dead Space 4, right? At this point, I don't know.
And
It's a tough one.
They're doing a good job. They're of when they're releasing it. What they showed the public is very promising. I know we can't always like go on with those theatrical trailers as like, but right. It's when you know.
That's what I'm saying. We haven't seen actual gameplay footage yet.
Yeah.
Right, and we're not that far off.
I still believe in it.
Yeah, me too. There's that
This
chance.
one's tough. Yeah. I really don't know who to give this to because you both like do like put very good points.
Yeah. You can even flip a coin, Barry, but just know that if Craig does win, which is possible, just know that I'm going to be coming after you for Harry Potter.
It's the same. Whoever loses is coming after you for Harry Potter. Just realize that.
Yep.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
I mean, you could flip a coin. I mean, Craig did bring up a good point about me bringing up a good point about him having the Dead Space legacy. And while I did have an argument that had emotion and enthusiasm in it, you shouldn't feel bad. Who do you want to challenge for Harry Potter, Craig? Is really
yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Which Craig do you want to challenge?
Keep in mind, we've both watched all the movies and read all the books.
Yes. And we were old enough to actually be looking at Barnes and Nobles and like dragging our parents to each individual bookstore that had it available. Because I definitely did that for at least Goblet of Fire. That book was hard.
The last one I was in college, but yeah.
So like, okay, so you talk about this because this is all what it comes down to is like who gets Callisto Protocol and then who do I fight for Harry Potter. So
that's true.
You guys gave a little bit of Harry Potter background. I will give my own Harry Potter background. No, I didn't read all the books. I did not. I have watched all the movies in my youth. I did love them. I dressed as Harry Potter to Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blooded Prince, and Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2. I did dress up as Harry Potter for all those, whatever, if that counts for anything. And
sure
really the only other thing is I have seen these movies collectively 50 times over.
Same, at least.
Same. Yeah. Every year, actually.
Damn it. God.
Every year,
gosh,
actually.
darn it. I thought that was my thing. All my mom does is watch Harry Potter. Every time I go home, Harry Potter marathon. So I'm watching Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for probably the 67th time. Like, it is ridiculous how much I've seen Harry Potter. But other than that, like, you guys did read the books. I really don't.
So you might lose that argument, Barry.
Yeah, I might have an extra red button, which is, I guess, fine considering.
All right, we're not even there yet, though. Who wins Callisto Protocol?
Who wins Callisto Protocol, my guy?
You gotta make that call, Barry. It's up to you. It falls on you because you didn't want to use your button on it.
You realize that the three of us will all be friends after your decision, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I think he's pausing as if that was said by either. Craig.
He's ruining friendships.
Yeah, this is bad. You know, here's the thing. I think
he's thinking real hard.
Yeah, I got this. I got it in my head.
Go for it.
Okay, so Craig,
hold on 1 second. Other Craig, how many do you have? How many does he have right now?
How many games?
Yeah, I'm gonna count mine.
10.
I have 11.
You have 10. Craig C.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11. How many do you have, Barry?
13. So
Okay. So
here's
whoever
here,
doesn't get Callisto Protocol is gonna get Hogwarts.
that's exactly my perspective here.
Yep.
My perspective is Craig C, you are getting Callisto Protocol.
What?
Craig R, you are getting Hogwarts Legacy.
All right.
What did I
can
say
do that.
to get that?
Un-
Jeez.
Unless you tell me right now,
I'm
because
good.
this is going to be up to you here. I'm now switching it back to you.
Oh God.
Oh,
If you
for the weather.
if you
Stick by your
if you were
decision.
no, I mean like if you were more excited for Hogwarts Legacy, then give it to Craig C, to Craig R. Sorry. Which game are you more excited for?
Callisto Protocol.
Okay, you get Callisto Protocol. That's
I'm
fair.
terrified. I'm gonna be terrified.
I didn't take it.
I'm excited.
I
for
didn't
that
take
game.
into decision like you may have like loved Harry Potter. Like Harry Potter could be your ultimate thing, and then
Mhm.
Callisto Protocol would have been a steep second. I just wanted to make sure that I knew that you're more excited for Callisto Protocol over
yeah.
Hogwarts.
Oh yeah. I'm more excited slightly by Callisto Protocol than I am Legacy. Enough for me to be happy with that decision. I also dressed up
Sure.
for the Harry Potter. I was Dean Thomas, who is the only African American in the Harry Potter series. I was him for at least 3
Crap!
years.
I would not have even beaten that. I'm the
Dean
most
Thomas
generic.
is great.
I'm
Dean
the most
Thomas
generic
is
white
great.
boy Harry Potter that would have went to the movies. It's
Yeah. And
All right. Well, Harry,
we all have definitely a Harry Potter story that is surrounded by a childhood or teen years.
Yep.
But
All right. Well, then
Okay,
I'm taking
wow.
Hogwarts.
Okay, so I am left with a leftover red button.
Unless Barry, unless you want to take Hello Neighbor 2 from me.
it looks like he does.
This is kind of weird, and I guess this is in retrospect here.
Yeah.
What if I red button to Plague Tale Requiem back from you?
That has come and gone. I'm sorry. The time has passed.
See that? Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
I figured. All right.
We can't
So-
retroactively go back.
It is my red button. I did make the rules
He
here.
did make it.
You gotta push it at the time of. You don't
Yeah.
want Hello
No.
Neighbor 2?
No, I don't.
All right, I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take the potential bad score on that one. I like the first Hello Neighbor. That was fun.
So, other than that, like some games that like we still haven't gotten, like Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp would probably end up being me.
Is
if
that this year?
were to come out. So the thing is that's been delayed indefinitely due to the war in Ukraine.
Right.
So I don't know, to be honest, if that game if it is ever going to come out.
Yeah.
At this rate, especially considering that nobody really knows when it's going to come out. Because I think the game's done, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
All right, I don't see anything that I have to
limbo.
have on the in limbo here. It's too bad that I have a leftover red button, but I did get all the anime games. That's just the way life is, I guess.
He's probably gonna win just based on the anime game scores.
Right.
I don't know. There's a big chance that some of these games fail. I don't think you realize how.
Yeah, but they never review poorly, ever.
I don't
They're
know. There's
comfort
some
food.
that I don't know. There's some that probably review poorly. If I look at Atelier Sophie, what was it to? Give me something. Let me see here. It was.
He's flexing now. He's flexing.
God, he's got to pull it out.
Atelier Sophie 2, The Alchemist of the Mysterious Dream.
Yeah.
This probably didn't review that well.
Metacritic. Do you want to know the Metacritic?
It's probably 86, isn't it?
It's an 80.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
That's
Yeah.
I
not.
wasn't
A
I wasn't
9
far off.
A 9 on the user score, but an 80
Yeah,
on
but we're not.
Metacritic.
I'm not taking user score into account because the user
Right.
score, yes, is going to be very biased as to the people who buy it.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
of course.
Not a single negative review. All positives and a couple mixed.
So if I play Autopsy Simulator, you have to play Atelier Sophie 2.
What?
Yeah.
But I won't even make it. I won't even make it more than like 10 minutes into that game. Is it turn based?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll try it, but
All right. So as final list and in the video version, we will be going over it. For me, I'll go. We'll each go over our own lists.
sure.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Madden 23, Soul Hackers 2, The Last of Us Part 1, Temtem, NBA 2K23, Splatoon 3, Dio Field Chronicle, Valkyrie Series, Bayonetta 3, Harvestella, Humankind, Pokemon Violet and Scarlet.
It's pretty good. Do
Yeah.
you want to hear mine? Is that what you want?
I'm kind of surprised. I did have a leftover red button, but I think I could have. We could have technically used my red button on Soul Hackers 2, considering Craig and I kind of went back and forth on which games each of us played.
It
That's
was a losing
true.
battle.
You did.
You did flex your muscle.
Still
was a
though,
well-fought battle.
we fought for it. Like there's
Yeah.
no.
Yep.
I just don't want to be left with a red button, so I'm gonna say I used it for Soul Hackers
Okay.
2.
That's fair.
All right. Let
All
the
right,
record show.
Barry used both
Nobody
his
let-
buttons.
Barry used both of his buttons.
All right. My list includes Thymasia, TMNT Cowabunga Collection, 2 Point Campus, Saints Row, Metal Hellsinger, Session, Plague's Tale, the expansions for Resident Evil 8, Modern Warfare 2, because technically we all have that, God of War, Autopsy Simulator, Hogwarts Legacy, and Hello Neighbor 2.
I also put Turbo Racing Golf, unless you weren't
Oh,
serious
yeah, I
about
forgot
that one.
about that one. Turbo Racing Golf. Also put that on there. Boom.
Barry, you might have
Okay.
to read mine because I got too excited for some of them that I didn't write all the ones that I got down.
That's fair. That's fair.
Your list is the most intriguing to me, Craig C.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Digimon Survive 3,
Okay.
Lord of the Rings Gollum,
Yeah.
Evil West,
Mm.
FIFA 23. Those always really tend to review well, to be honest.
Yep.
Overwatch 2 could review extremely well. Marvel Midnight Suns also very much
I think
so.
that'll be high. Yep.
Mario and Rabbids Sparks
That'll
of
be
Hope.
high.
Scorn, thank you.
That'll be high.
I forgot about score.
Gotham Knights.
Yeah.
Skull and Bones.
Mm-hmm.
Callisto Protocol.
That'll be high. That's a
Yeah,
good
so
list.
like what I like about all of our lists is, of course, I take the anime crap, but I did take like I did take like Splatoon 3, like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Like I've got good like Nintendo games that usually review very well.
It's funny that you say I took all the anime games and then you said Bayonetta, Splatoon, and what was the other one that you mentioned?
Pokemon.
Yeah, that could be technically anime as well. All three of those.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Just saying. It's still anime.
I'm like the anime frat boy because I have
You
like
are.
Madden and I've got Madden and NBA on there too.
Yeah,
You are.
Yeah, you are.
I do like the balance that you have, Craig R. Like you have some games that are going to probably review. I'll admit I feel a little bit cheap that you have both God of War Ragnarok and actually no.
No, because I didn't get Callisto.
Yeah, I actually think your list is pretty even. Had you
well,
gotten,
Plague's Tale.
Oh no, you have it was more or less if you have like God of War Ragnarok, which should review well, and Hogwarts Legacy does have the possibility to review well. But you have niche games as well that could review very, very poorly.
because Saints Row could tank.
Yeah,
You know, and Thymasia could for sure.
I feel like Metal Hellsinger is your most volatile.
I don't know. I think Thymasia is personally.
Thymasia could be as well.
Yep, we'll find out soon. That's like 2 weeks away.
All right, what's crazy is that we have been recording for an hour and 40 minutes. I always love these types of podcasts because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I never feel like we've been recording for that long. Like this is just that much.
This felt like 20 minutes
with these ones.
Yeah.
That's why I like these so much. Is it always is very natural. So I will go ahead and look at the last time that we did this and see who won. I know all of our scores were very close, but I think Craig R did come out with the squeak out a win on that. So that was like a test round. This is the official one where whichever one of us.
Are you saying I'm the
wins,
defending champion?
That's
I
exactly
don't want to
what
do
he's
that
saying.
because we did do it. It was kind of a trial run, you know.
No,
Like
defending champion. No,
we didn't
defending
have any
champion.
stakes in it.
No, defending
So
champion.
When they introduced the Super Bowl in the 70s, I'm sure it was a trial run
Uh-huh.
as well, or the 60s, or whenever they
Yeah, but
introduced
they were still champions.
Yes, there were still champions.
yeah, but then before the Eagles won a Super Bowl, though,
Hmm.
they weren't Super Bowl champions.
I'm just saying I won last year. If that is correct, then I'm the defending champion. I must be dethroned.
Okay, fair
And there's
enough.
a very real
Challenge
possibility
accepted.
that happens. Yep.
Challenge accepted.
I swear to God, if scores 90, oh my
It's
God.
going to.
I'm gonna be ecstatic if it scores
Yeah.
90.
Yeah.
If scores 90, I will just give Craig the hey, you probably won the whole thing. To
Yep.
be honest. But what's nice is that you and I, Craig, have 2 games coming out literally in the next 4 days here of the podcast releasing because we have Digimon and Xenoblade 3. So with that, we're going to go ahead and end the podcast. I really thank you guys for listening. Hopefully this was fun. Please let us know whose lists you think is better. Obviously there's some heavy favorites here, but we have the anime guy, me. We have what looks to be kind of, and then both Craig's here have 2 very volatile lists where you've got some games that could do really well and some other games that wouldn't. Because most of my games I feel like are more like, I guess, more name brand, I guess, because like games like Thymesia, Session, Skate Sim, like specifically you, Craig, are have you have some ones that could like those games like people might not have never heard of, but Soul Hackers 2, everybody knows about that game. Everybody.
Okay.
But we thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you feel so inclined, please make sure to share it with your friends and review it on your podcast listening platform of choice. If you're interested, please make sure to subscribe and like the YouTube video. Share it if you feel so inclined as well. We are still streaming. I've still been streaming Bayonetta every Thursday. I think I'm now almost halfway through the game, according to one of my buddies. Bayonetta is just so much fun, and I'm so glad I got Bayonetta 3 for it. That was a good use of my red button. So, with that, I think we're... Oh, you know what? Yeah, I always forget something. We our social medias. We have a Twitter, we've got a Facebook, we got an Instagram, and Twitch. So please make sure to follow us on any of those things if you're looking to stay up to date on what we release or whatever news. Craig's really good on the news on Instagram, and I go ahead and post all the new recordings and stuff on YouTube and on Twitter. So again, I probably said thank you about 3 times already. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you guys next time.
See you later.
Later.